way out of this hovel. Can't blame him. I think this is the same cheese that was here a year ago.
Alright, guys. First things first, we're going to equip our new equipment to our main character. Boots of the Frozen Waste is obviously an upgrade. So we're going to equip those. Hindsight is an upgrade. This we're going to... We could actually give this to our character if you want. It does give 2 health regen and a bunch of fire resist, so might as well. Now that we got runes, we can use those to put it in our new sword that we're about to use. Right here. Hader's Razor, rather. Gives a nice boost to not only health, but mana and stamina, and also lets you knock people back. This is going to be your #1 sword for about 8 hours worth of gameplay, give or take. So you'll be using that for a long time, long time. Okay, so we're gonna stash all the stuff we don't need. This includes the Sir Isaac armor. Alright, now you got a chance. This, you can order runes in here, you can order poisons, things like that, potions. But we don't need any of that yet. But we can rename our dog.
He wasn't like this in Loth.
Robot Dog will not be making a return, and we're gonna call him... what could we call him? Call him Pulse. Oh. He just told me to get the hell out of here and go do some quests. So I'm going to listen to him, and we're going to leave. Alright, we don't have much of a choice on who we can take with us, so we're going to just take our basic group. Okay, so we've completed all quests in Lowtown. But... Tranquility, the Black Emporium, Locks of the Golden Fool, and Birthright. So we have a lot of choices here, but what I like to do first is go to Hightown, actually. And I like to put a rune in my two-handed sword so it deals more damage. More damage equals faster kills, equals better tanking. And since they're giving you the runes for free anyway, you might as well take the time to put them in your weapon. Obviously. I hear stabbing does work. You can just ask my rogue. He does stabbing very, very well. But we're not really a stabby character. We're definitely a slashy character.
Aveline?
Alright, from this area on, we'll only be talking strategy when we get to battles and stuff. Other than that, I'll try to mix in a little bit of comedy if I can think of anything funny. But, I mean, I played this game for 30 hours worth of commentary. I think I'm drained as far as funny. It'd be pretty repetitive just to use the same things. I'm not that original, so I don't try to be. But I do my best.
My mom wants
Good for your mom.
Looks in here. Hope it's because I'm a god.
That kid's gonna grow up to be like a criminal or something. His mom's a prostitute.
I found something of yours.
That's all, just 50 silver. And now we're gonna run and go toss some runes in our shit. To make us even better, more epic and uber. So people suggested I did install this game to the hard drive or something, but this thing is automatically installed to the hard drive. These loading screens are really just this long.
Aveline?
Alright, enchantment is very, very simple. You click the item you want to put an item in and you just hit X. There you go, it's done. Not tough at all. Let's level up the rest of our crew. Retard here, we're going to give 18 magic and put one more in willpower. And we're going to keep her on the straight and narrow path of being our healer. Now, Glyph of Paralysis is a great ability. You can use it not only in the lockdown, mages, rogues, people beating on your guys. It's got a nice little cooldown too. It's not very long, and it's especially useful on Anders though. We're gonna even these two out. Alright, now what we're gonna do with her is we're gonna take the first tier in Battle Synergy. This gives her more defense and damage reduction for all the party members, so it's gonna give her 20% defense and 12% damage reduction just by being in a party. And if you see these, look, 50% threat transfer, you can get that level 9. These are the most important skills you're gonna want on your tank, and this 25% damage transfer. So always get this. And make sure she turns it on. Companions hate turning on buffs. Cannot get go till level 6. So you can get blindsided now if you want, or you have the option to buff up one of his spells here. But what we're looking for in this tree is just rapid pinning shot, disorienting shot, and the first tier of bursting arrow. That's about it. We don't really need Archer's Lance or Hail of Arrows. He's not going to have the stamina to be putting those out anyway, so I'm going to take Blindside right now. And we don't need to mess with tactics quite yet. Alright, now we're ready to take on some of the quests.
Aveline?
Alright, we're going to do Sundermount first. I usually do the Wounded Coast first, but we're going to do Sundermount first this time. We're going to get Merrill first. Like I said, just be thorough. That's all. This game also does reward exploration, especially exploring areas that are not quest related. In other acts, there will usually be like weapons and stuff like that you can easily pick up, so could be worth it.
Your kind.
Your kind aren't welcome here.
Tell me. And when?
Alright.
It doesn't look that bad.
As usual, we're picking up codexes and making fun of elves. As everyone knows, elves suck. Elves do suck, though. They do. I hate the elves in this game.
And if there are human.
Merrill will be right.
Because usually the elves are like
Shemlin.
rich and
Wonderful.
like they got like gold weapons and mithril shit and all that other nonsense. In this game, they're all broke and poor and dying pretty much. Alright, before we head up the mountain, we're going to sell all our garbage so that we have room. Oops. We do not need this chest piece. And we're going to equip Bethany. Where you at, Bethany? We're going to give her a new staff. Okay.
This crafting is second to none, I assure you.
Now, you can go right and do the quest, or you can go this way and pick up some other shit. It's up to you. Like I said, everything's optional that I'm doing, but if you want to make more money, you gotta do this stuff, wandering around type of deal. Plus, you get more experience because you'll kill more
How
enemies.
come you and Wesley never had children? I mean, sorry if that's too personal.
It's all right. I was a soldier and he was a Templar. We knew that our personal lives would have to wait. Distance never mattered.
Do you ever wish?
That.
Yeah, don't play like me and make sure your buff is up. Alright, I guess that's all we can get over here. So yeah, not really worth it maybe, but the 4 spiders did give us some experience. You always want to do your companion quest first so you can get Anders and Meryl. That way you have your optimal party very, very early in the game. And you're able to just build their tactics immediately so they can be extremely effective early on for you. It's just better. It's just better business that way. Alright, this is where we meet our
I'm
first
so
companion that we're going to be bringing with
I'm
us and
Mary.
be
Which you
a main companion for our
have you
character.
been in the Free March? We should go.
Alright, I'm ready to go. Let's go. Like I said, just make sure you utilize that you have the threat of everyone so that they're only attacking you. Alright.
It's a keeper's job.
Like I said, this first few sections will be extremely easy for you, especially since you got the new sword. It'll be a complete joke. So you really don't have to worry about tactics in these areas. These are basic enemies. Mostly you only have to worry about positioning stuff in heavy-duty boss fights with either a lot of minions or they hit really hard, something like that. Always kill the archers first, though. Alright, another tip I want to give you, and what differs from each class to class is, first and foremost, the warrior is not like the rogue at all. The rogue regenerates stamina for every strike he lands with his daggers, so basic attacks will regenerate stamina, but the warrior only will regenerate stamina when he kills something, or something on the battlefield dies in general. So,
So the keeper
most of the time
finally-
you do have to manage your stamina, depending on
I
what
have made
build
my
you're
choice.
playing. A lot of people do pick up Bolster pretty early in the game. I don't personally get it. I find it pretty useless for quite a while. It's good against a couple of bosses, but I don't know if it's worth like such an early investment of points.